Greetings, subscribers, haters, trolls, and dropers. I'm Mario Ponner, and welcome back to Let's Play EG. We're continuing on with Sector 4 after Crotera's untimely death at the hands of Soldier Valkatia. We're going to find a Tasen reactor in Sector 4, and we can use the communicator to send a distress call. But we need to be careful, because they're tightening security now that Crotera's gone. And if you're having trouble surviving, you can upgrade your health, but don't forget to assimilate to carry more ammo, and Tasen and Komato for some better weapons. I'm going to be focusing more on crack instead of assimilate, though, throughout the rest of the stuff. But I will get into ever weapons, because I need them for something at the last level of the game. So now let me start off right here with dodging a rocket to the face, and a commander right there. Seriously, standing right there near the start of the level. Fortunately, we'll just jump right past him fairly easily. There's quite a few icons down here, a scout, some machine gun ammo, and weapon cracking station. But I don't know exactly what I should call pump pointing to. I'll pump and never point to crack. No, I don't want to crack the scout, I want to level the door. But you can't get over that door, so what do you have to do? Send yourself flying with the rocket in order just to get over a wall. If you have your health upgraded. If you don't, then you're going to have to... You're sort of stuck unless you reboot the nano field. And yeah, there's a rocket turret right there. Look out, yes. Because I seriously do not see one coming. There's also some nano right there, so you might want to go think about that. And turrets can actually turn around. Yay. They're actually pretty annoying, some of the more powerful turrets. And these are shredders. They're awesome jet bikes. You can fire weapons while using them, but they're also pretty dangerous considering they kill enemies in one hit, or a couple hits anyway. So if you're a pacifist run, you might want to stay away from them. Unofficial threat list. So here are the 4 main threats to Tasen existence. The human anomaly is simulating so much ammunition she grows her own gravitational field and collapses into a black hole. Yeah, because you can't run out of shotgun ammo. That's pretty funny, actually. Where did she get it all? Some crazy bastard's trying to gather her whole entire ammo supply and never use it? Which is pretty funny, because that's pretty much what I'm doing in this game. The Blitz, killing everyone. They can't, you really cannot kill them unless you fling them into space. And they're unrecyclable, too. The Komato finding us here. And the human anomaly, well, it's good to know they assume I'm not immediately working for them, because they would already be nuked if I was. But the only problem is I'm gonna go call Komato right now, which is kind of sad. The hot drink dispenser's running out of triple composite alloy mugs. Okay, now that one is actually pretty funny. That is the biggest threat in his opinion. Well, one of the big 4 main threats in his opinion. Having his hot drinks as hot as a plasma cannon shot to the face. Or something like that, whatever. His metaphor is a bit weird. Now you can actually jump around here, but then there's these Tasen renegades driving around on shredders, which do instant health damage to you. So you might want to be careful about this thing. See, like that. Ow. Fortunately, there's some ammo and some nano you can pick up if you're pretty clever with jumping around. But I'm not clever. See, I'm not clever. I'm sort of out of practice with this game. You just gotta jump. You gotta jump. Jump, jump, jump. Fortunately, if you're not a shredder, you don't take shredder damage from other shredders, but you can kill enemies pretty quickly, so I'm not going to be using it past here. Because if I did, I would crash right through that window and land right on top of the scouts, which would be a one-hit kill. And while that is particularly awesome, I'll probably show it off in the bonus episode at some point. It's not really such a good idea, because my pass is wrong. I kicked that guy in the back because I felt like it, alright? I feel like doing stuff sometimes. Blew his own scout. It is just like, oh, dead. And then there's 2 high security doors down there, blocking the way to the reactor. There's 2 storages A and B up above to open both doors. There's a shield door up ahead to bypass that, but you have to be strong to take it down. Tasen Scout. Whoa. The human anomaly ran right past the realm's garden back in Sector 2. I don't know if you can actually kill this guy or not, and if it will remove this logbook. It would be interesting to find out. I don't know exactly what it's talking about. Man, was she cute. Oh, stop it. Yeah. I don't think you get bonus pay for that, but it is a cool story, bro. I don't know if you can actually change that. Yeah, I can't get through here. My strength isn't high enough. Never logbook. Elite Crotera is dead! Late to the news, are you? I couldn't stand the guy, but I never thought this would happen. No, we didn't blow Croterra up real good, but that's pretty cool. And then they assume we're trying to assassinate their leaders, and basically, even though we're pacifists, people don't think so anymore. I can understand the human. Yeah, alright. I understand you, which is why I'm not going to be killing you. And I finally got my rocket launcher. I got a never rocket launcher. I got the machine gun earlier, I didn't even notice. Our safety is assured. Komato have been trolling the solar system. They did send a small scout team here, and the two troops infiltrated the building. But fortunately, the Tasen sent a fake report to the general of their fleet to try to keep the Komato from showing up. So that's pretty good. And because we know, because we're not working for them, or because they think we're not working for them, they aren't worried too much. And they're just worried I'll kill them all, which is not really a problem, because I'm not killing anyone per se, but they don't know that. They thought I killed Croterra. It's all about perspective in this game. Here's an elite right here. And he's not quite as strong as Croterra. He has less health, and he doesn't have the same limit break, but he does have the rockets, the machine gun, the kicks, and the MPFD, or that blue thing the soldier used, Valkyria used to blow up Croterra in a cutscene. It was this upgraded MPFD actually, because, see right there, that huge explosion thing. It was an upgraded one that she used, because the regular one would only have taken off half its health. I know because I know. I've actually investigated some of the statistics. And according to the EG Interactive Adventure thing on the MS Paint Adventures boards, it was a super MPFD. And then there's some MPFD ammo. You can actually get an MPFD in this sector if your Tasen stats 10, but my Tasen stats isn't that high, so I'm trying to keep things balanced. And there's one of the Ever terminal we mentioned, so you can actually go back down, but there's some stuff up here, so I'm gonna get it. This is no power struggle. Elites are jumping at Croterra's position. But this guy thinks Croterra does such a great job. He thinks he's such a great guy, did a great time doing his job. Well, anyway, he's saying that a leader needs to be good and trained, or else everyone is going to die. Which is quite probable, considering I'm going to call the Komato right now. It's my whole job in this sector. Up here's some strange ammo, and this logbook. Spread rockets. Hey, Yukub Sebra, I know you're there. Stop trying to crack your own logbook. Anyway, latest news. They combined a shotgun with a rocket launcher and got spread rockets. It's really that easy. So apparently this guy and Yukub Sebra, who we're going to hear from again in a couple logbooks, are friends. And they're going to try to blow each other up with spread rockets, because that's what friends are for, apparently. This game is a bit like Borderlands in some aspects, except it isn't as funny as Borderlands, but I mean, it's got this ridiculous sense of war and violence, but at the same time, but it's depressing, it's dark, it's grim, it's a deconstruction of the action genre and of heroism in general, and blew up that box before I can take it. Sure. But it's also really ridiculous in some of the things they can do, the jokes, the enemy logbooks that people make, and the explosion effects. The explosion effects and everything are awesome. It's a bit of move whiplash, I guess would be the right term for it. That's what they say on TV tropes about this game anyway. I don't know, it's just a bit reminiscent of that. And Borderlands, and it's organized insane. And over here is the reactor, actually, and a logbook talking about it. Communicator control. The communicator access terminal is protected, so no one will mess with it, especially me. There's high security, and there's a surprise waiting for anyone who tries to boot up the reactor without permission. So yeah, they didn't do a bit of a job on the surprise they could have. There's a couple scouts, a soldier, and the commander. It would be sort of bad if I had to fight them, but I don't. I just walk right past them like this. And dodge distractions like this. And crack this terminal, or hack this terminal like this, and power up the reactor like this. And see, I just need to walk right out here, and no, they have a guy on a shredder, right? So dangerous. It's actually somewhat harder on higher difficulties, because they have two of them, but if you haven't upgraded your health yet, this is also sort of bad, I guess, but why wouldn't you? You probably should have gotten the hit earlier when everyone was shooting rockets at you in the last couple sectors. So, yeah, I don't know what I should pump these points into. So I'm just going to hold on to them until I know better anyway. Oh, didn't even know that logbook right there. Only one thing on their minds. Security report says we just managed to outsmart the Komato. Yay, that's a good thing. So the Komato have been hunting the Tasen for a really long time. the Komato make everything into a game, but hyper turret one. So genocide, alien genocide in the video game. This game is a rather mature story, events, but it's also pretty fun and has a lot of pretty funny jokes. In the security report, the Komato scout team was discovered, their communications were destroyed, Tasen did not engage the Komato and just let them camp out right underneath Cortera's room. A fake report was sent to the Komato to conceal their actions and presence. We didn't find any Tasen, but we crashed and stuff, but we didn't find any Tasen stuff. Yay, that's excellent. And the general was fooled, supposedly fooled, because they didn't do anything yet. The human anomaly has eliminated Cortera, even though he didn't. She also didn't seem to kill anyone in the Komato scout team, which means she may be working for me. Even though I'm not. I'm just calling them so I don't save what little's left of humanity. See, I've got good reasons for everything I'm doing. Well, most everything. And down here is a scout, which I can jump right over, some computers which I can just walk right through, which is ridiculous, and this logbook. I swear there's a way to get this blocked part of this place, which humans call Sector 4. It's just on the other side of this wall. That is one of those well-hidden things in every sector. Yep, actually there's a poster right over there, and this is one of the harder posters to get. You need to use a shredder, the spread rockets, and some... You need to bring a shredder all the way from earlier in the sector by punching it through that plate glass window. It actually is a lot harder than it looks. I seriously spent a couple times trying to do that. I'll upgrade health once and crack twice. I'm almost maxed out my crack. That's pretty awkward sounding now that I think about it. But anyway, now we go on to the exit and the computer connected to the communicator. And now we can send a distress call to the Komato. But why should we do this? If we let the Komato moves here, we would just be doing more genocide like the Tasen did earlier. The Tasen weren't right in what they did. They do deserve whatever's coming to them. They're gonna kill us all unless we do something like this. We shouldn't get hung up on this Tasen being nice to you. We're still murderers, but... And we'll be the same. Even because I'm a pacifist, I don't want to crack this computer. And because we're pacifistic, if you haven't killed less than 5 people per sector, then you won't be able to crack this terminal, and you won't call down the Komato. Despite what Dan says, despite it probably being the logical thing to do, I have morals. And that's why I'm doing the pacifist run, and that's why we aren't causing any more suffering by cracking that terminal. But if you've been killing everyone, you go ahead and crack it without any worries at all. So that just shows how big of a difference being a pacifist can make. See? But then there's this cutscene anyway, which shows it didn't really make much of a difference. Or actually don't really make much of a difference in the long run anyway. Oh, it's the Komato General, Tor. The Tasen are on Origin. Their fake report didn't fool them. Oh well, this isn't good. You insist, General? You're not making it public? No, this is as far as we're going. See few survive and making billions happy. How will you explain this to High Command if it was uncovered? Oh snap, so Eos is threatening to blackmail Tor into launching an attack on Earth. Or Origin, whatever. And so the Komato, I guess, are coming anyway. You know, whoever this Eos is, I'd like to, I don't know, kick her in the face at some point. Because, seriously, she's the one leading the whole attack on Earth in the first place. That's just really, really... bad. Not much else can be said about that. Well, anyway, that's about it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. See you back next time. This is Mario Potter, signing off.